Good evening. This is your yoga routine for anxiety or PM insomnia. So, if you are having difficulty falling asleep at night, if you notice that as soon as you lie down, your thoughts start to race, those anxious thoughts start to come back, this is a routine that you can do before you go to bed so that you can confront and be at peace with those thoughts now as opposed to when you lie down. We're going to focus on your body awareness, focusing on your breathing. There's also some anxiety-specific coaching here that we'll do, and you'll be able to finish this routine, get to bed, and actually sleep. We're going to start off in a child's pose. So depending on your knees here, child's pose, whatever feels okay for the knees. So hips further back if you can. If not, hips further forward. And I'm going to go hands on blocks. If you want to put your hands on the ground too, that's totally fine. Up to you. Tuck your chin in toward your throat. See if you can relax your forehead. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. And start breathing in and out of the nose. If this is the first time that you've slowed down in a while, this tends to be the time when anxious thoughts or just any kind of lingering situations that haven't been resolved will start to pop up. All right, so just be aware of that, be ready for those. Put yourself in a safe position here. Your body is safe. Your environment, your surroundings, you're in a safe location. Remind yourself that as you breathe in and out of your nose. And those anxious thoughts probably aren't going to go away right away, right? Or whatever you've been putting off, whatever stresses you've been avoiding or distracting yourself from, they're going to come in, they're going to make themselves known. And instead of engaging with them, we can't stop them, but instead of engaging with them, instead of hearing what the thought is and giving it a story, or hearing the thought and then seeing where it leads, I want you to just acknowledge the thought at its most basic, at its shortest message, right? And don't prolong it at all. Don't give it any meaning. Just hear it and say, okay. Or, all right, okay. Thank you. So we're just practicing kind of politely acknowledging it for the moment. And kind of alternating that with focusing on your breathing and focusing on your body. And then let's move into a low lunge from here. So if you have a knee pad, I'm going to recommend a knee pad just to make this easy. Right leg forward, left leg back, ease into a lunge. Feel the stretch in your hips. Feel the weight in your feet, in your lower body. Rest your hands on the blocks so you feel the weight of your body there. As you inhale, feel your chest expand into your thighs. As you exhale, feel your shoulders, your neck relax closer to the ground. Inhale to puff out your chest. Exhale, let it go. So just being aware of your breathing, maybe slowing it down a little bit. But we're not trying to force the breathing. We're not trying to alter the breathing dramatically. Just being aware of your breathing. And feeling the weight of your body. Right, focusing on the physical sensations in the moment. You can even use your eyes here, right? So maybe just look at the ground in front of you. Pay attention to what's going on there. Look at the spots on the ground. Look at the there's a carpet or there's a wood floor, whatever it is, just take an interest in that. Maybe check in with your nose, with your sense of smell. What do you smell? And what do you hear? Outside of my voice, what are some of the ambient noises? Listen hard. Maybe there's some machines running. Maybe there's some air conditioning, a heater. Maybe you can hear cars driving by, the wind. There's people in the room next to you, maybe. Just kind of being in touch with your senses. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg back, hands on the blocks. Feel the weight in your lower body. Chest relaxing toward your thigh. Deep breaths in and out of the nose. And let's check in with your body here. What's going on in your shoulders and your neck? Are you holding on to tension there? Are you trying to protect yourself from something? Right? Usually when we're anxious, we're on guard, right? So part of anxiety is recognizing that the anxiety in its own way is actually trying to protect you. It's trying to help you. It can be inconvenient sometimes, but your anxiety is trying to protect you. So let your body relax. I don't want you to shy away from your anxiety in this routine. I want you to be able to gently be with it. All right, so kind of let your walls down. And breathe through it. Practice breathing. Practice being aware of your surroundings. Practice body awareness and just being okay with the thoughts. Reminding yourself these thoughts are trying to help me. They're trying to create certainty. All right, and then we're going to switch sides again. Go back to a low lunge. Right leg forward, left leg back. And this time I want you to shift your hips back a little bit. Bring your blocks about a foot or so back and come into a half split position. So now stretching your hamstrings. Still, chest is somewhat forward, right? Chest is somewhat hunched so that we're protecting the chest. And you can move your feet further forward or further back, whatever feels good for this kind of lazy hamstring stretch. Check in with your body. Once again, check in with your shoulders, check in with your neck, your head. Make sure you're not holding on to tension there. Try not to protect yourself. Check in with your breathing. And inevitably, thoughts are going to come up. Remember, we just want to politely acknowledge them. Recognize that they're coming from a good place. They're trying to help you. They're not trying to hurt you, even though it feels like it. They're just trying to help you. They're trying to help you heal. All right, so stop running away from them. Stop trying to distract yourself from them. Work on integrating them. Work on allowing them to feel heard in a way that is safe for you. And then from here, we're going to ease back into a low lunge, right leg forward. And I want you to go into eagle arms here. So we're going to go right arm under left arm. If you can grab your fingers somehow, do that. And I don't want you to come up and do a big back bend here. I actually want you leaning forward more and bringing the elbows and the shoulders forward to stretch your upper back. If you can't grip your hands here, you can also just kind of give yourself a hug, which might actually feel good in this situation, right? Give yourself a hug. Try to grab opposite shoulder blades. And then press, lightly pushing your arms into one another. So kind of pressing your elbows toward one another. And then as you breathe, take a big breath into your upper back. Slow, controlled breathing in and out of your nose. Be aware of your chest, be aware of your ribs. Been holding this stretch for a while. Maybe the hips are starting to get a little tired. Check in with that physical sensation. One more breath here. And go ahead and release. And we'll switch sides. So left leg forward, right leg back. Once again, coming into a half split. Shifting your hips back. Placing your blocks wherever you need to so you feel like your back is in a safe position. I don't want you to feel like you're straining your back, but you should be in a comfortable position with your back and a nice light stretch to the hamstrings. Check in with your shoulders. Check in with your neck. Move your head from side to side. And again, as those thoughts come up, just kind of choosing a strategy that works for you. I know I've done some anxiety routines on my own where I followed them and whatever they were saying didn't really resonate with me. So if what I'm saying helps, go with it. If it doesn't, just ignore it and do whatever works for you. So it could be repeating a mantra to yourself. I'm safe. I'm secure. I'm loved, whatever it is. I know for me, sometimes mantras that I have had to work through my own anxiety are things that are specific to the anxiety. So things like it's okay to be weak, or it's okay to be sad, or it's okay. So maybe there's something that you're resisting. Maybe there's something that you're coming to terms with. Remind yourself it's okay, whatever it is. Embracing your true self. That is the most yogic thing I've ever said. But seriously, kind of embracing your true self, right? Just being okay with who you are. And then let's move into that low lunge. So once again, eagle arms. We're going to go left arm under, right arm this time. If you want to bring your elbows up and kind of forward to feel that stretch in the upper back, you're welcome to do that. If you'd rather kind of grab opposite shoulder blades or do your best to grab opposite shoulder blades, you can do that as well. Pressing your elbows into one another. Breathing in and out of your nose. And this pose is a little more strenuous. So it gives us a good opportunity to check in with the body, right? Notice the struggle in your hips to hold yourself upright. Notice that tension in your arms as you press your arms into one another and how that stretches your upper back and your shoulders. Continue to breathe in and out of the nose. Focusing on your body. And then a couple more breaths here, and remember, if thoughts come up, just politely acknowledge them. Remind yourself these thoughts are trying to help me. And if you need to give yourself a mantra or say something in response, maybe it's thank you, not now. Maybe it's not here, not right now. We'll deal with this later. Or maybe it's practicing being okay with them. All right. Go ahead and release. And then from here, I'm going to have you guys come into a 90-90 position. So this is ideally a somewhat comfortable position, seated position, floor position.
Go right leg forward. Knee is going to be outside the right hip. You can kind of see what I'm doing here, right? The knee is outside the hip. The shin is parallel, or maybe heels closer into the groin if you're tighter through your hips. And then my other leg, the knee is level with my left hip. I'm sitting on a knee pad here. If you want to sit on a block to make it easier, that's actually a great idea. And here's focusing on establishing some sense of stability initially. Just feeling your hips, feeling your legs in contact with the ground. And thanks to that block, or if you've got a pillow underneath you, or even a bolster, or a sweatshirt, or a knee pad, whatever it is, hopefully feeling a little more centered physically. Relax your neck and shoulders. If you want to use a block, you can grab a block and kind of put that outside your right hip to hold yourself a little bit more. And then I want you to just do some gentle neck movements here. So leaning your ear toward your shoulder, going to the other side, maybe doing a little neck circle, just kind of going from one shoulder to the other, keeping your chin in toward your throat. Maybe there's some chin tucks, pulling your head back, gently looking up, turning from side to side, looking to the right, looking to the left. So there's a lot going on here as you're stretching your neck, right? And just do whatever feels natural, and if nothing feels natural, then I want you to just go ear to shoulder, look right, look left. Just make sure you're moving slowly. Or you can invent a neck movement. It really doesn't matter here. So with the neck movements, you've got breathing, you've got your hips in contact with the ground, right? You've got your lower body holding you up, your core somewhat active. There's a lot going on with your body here, right? So focus on the physical. If you need more physical focus to bring you to the present, open your eyes, look around, look at what's going on in your room or wherever you're doing this. Open your ears. Listen to what's going on. Practicing being present. And as those thoughts come in, maybe they're not quite as loud anymore. Maybe the intensity has at least simmered down a little bit. And again, remind yourself that those anxious thoughts are trying to help you. All right, we're going to move out of this. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So once again, if you used a block, we're going to use a block. Put that underneath your left hip. Left knee is going to be not directly in front of the right knee, but in front of the left hip, but a little off to the side. Inner thigh facing up. And then your right knee is going to be outside the right hip. I want to try and put my weight into my hips here, so center of gravity in the very midsection of your body, right around your butt, your pelvis. Try to find your center of weight there, your center of gravity there. You can use a block outside your left hip to help yourself kind of hold yourself upright if this feels a little unstable. So just kind of getting comfortable in this 90-90 position. See if you can relax your lower back a little bit. And so instead of arching it, see if you can let the lower back release. Feel your legs in contact with the ground. Maybe lightly pushing your thighs into the ground, almost like you're pushing yourself up, pushing your chest an inch higher, just to get some feeling of engagement, stability through the hips. Make sure that you're not arching your back. I want you to find kind of more of a neutral chest, right? So not rounding forward, not arching back, but somewhere in the middle. And then start moving your head. Let's do some neck twists, side to side. Let's look up. Let's look down. Roll your chin along your chest, going kind of from left to right. Feeling that stretch to the neck and the shoulders. Maybe even do some shoulder circles here. Just very slowly, mindfully moving your head, moving your neck. And checking in with your breathing. Checking in with your body. And then check in with the tension in your body. So go back to where you typically feel tension in your body when you're stressed. It might be in your neck, your shoulders, your head. Maybe it's in your hips. And see if you can be with that stress, be with that tension. Describe it. How does it feel? Is it intense? Is it a stabbing sensation? Is it a dull, aching sensation? Is it tight? Is it tingly? Do you had to give it a color? Does it have a color? Is it tied to a particular situation? And don't tell yourself the story of why it's stressed, of why that makes sense, that's, don't over logic it and say, well, that makes sense because my values are this and this is this and that. No. Just notice what it's from and then stop the story there and focus on the physical sensation. We're trying to get into your body and out of your head. Maintain that slow, controlled breathing. And hopefully now feeling a bit more comfortable with the stress, right? With the anxiety. Remember, you can always drop back into this feeling of greater peace or calm throughout the day, anytime. Just breathe, focus on the body, describe the stress, right? Notice where it is in the body. Notice if you're trying to run away from the anxious thoughts or the anxiety and let them catch up. Say, hey, it's okay. And if you do need, you need to hit the emergency brake, then do that. There's lots of things you can do. Could be cold water on the face. Maybe it's distracting yourself with a walk or some exercise. But hopefully we build some tolerance to be able to handle the anxious thoughts. All right. And go ahead and come out of that. If there's anything else you want to do here, feel free to do that. All right. I hope that helped you. I hope you're ready for a great evening or a great night of sleep. Hopefully now you're feeling a lot better than when you started. If you have anything else to do before you go to bed, I encourage you to subscribe to this Manful Yoga YouTube channel. We've got a whole bunch of other anxiety-specific routines on here already. I've actually got a morning anxiety routine. Maybe you can bookmark that and save it for tomorrow. Click over my shoulder here to check out that video now. Leave a comment if you have some feedback, or let me know how this helped you, or if you just want more of these videos, let me know. Like the video, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.